Luka Dončić joins a prestigious scoring club after 40-point night versus Milwaukee Bucks. Tonight, we're diving deep into another milestone moment for one of the most gifted offensive players the NBA has ever seen, Luka Dončić, who has added yet another historic achievement to his growing legacy. After dropping 41 points in the Los Angeles Lakers' win over the Milwaukee Bucks, Dončić officially entered one of the rarest and most elite scoring clubs in NBA history, placing his name alongside legends whose records once felt untouchable. Let's break down what happened, how he reached this level, and what this means for Luka's future as he continues to build a resume that looks more and more like one of the all-time greats. Luka's latest masterpiece against Milwaukee. Luka Dončić has been on an absolute tear this season, and his performance against the Milwaukee Bucks was another reminder that we're witnessing a generational talent in his prime. On the road, in a tough environment, against a well-coached team featuring superstar defenders, he put up a 41-point masterpiece, efficient, methodical, and unstoppable. This wasn't a case of Luka simply getting hot. This was Luka dissecting a defense. The Bucks trapped him, switched on him, forced him into difficult angles, and threw length at him all night. It didn't matter. Step-backs, post-ups, drives through contact, deep threes, mid-range jumpers, pick-and-roll manipulation. Luka attacked every weakness, every mismatch, and every defensive gamble. And by the time the final buzzer sounded, he had done far more than just secure the Lakers a win. He had written another chapter in NBA history, joining an ultra-exclusive scoring club. By scoring 41 points, Luka Dončić officially recorded his 50th career 40-point game. That alone is an impressive milestone, but the context makes it extraordinary. Only 4 players in NBA history have reached 50 games of 40-plus points before turning 27 years old. Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, Bob McAdoo, Luka Dončić. That's the entire club. No LeBron, no Kobe, no Kevin Durant, no Harden, no Curry, no Shaq, no Bird, no West, no Iverson. Only Luka, standing alongside 3 Hall of Famers whose careers shaped the evolution of scoring in the NBA. This milestone isn't just a number. It's a statement. It's proof that Luka is not just putting up big games, he's putting up historic ones with a frequency matched by only the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. The company he's keeping. Let's talk about the legends Luka just joined. Wilt Chamberlain. Arguably the most dominant scorer in league history. 100-point game. 50-point seasons. The definition of statistical absurdity. Michael Jordan. The greatest scorer of the modern era. A flawless combination of athleticism, footwork, and competitive fire. Bob McAdoo. One of the most underrated dominant scorers ever. A 3-time scoring champion and MVP who terrorized defenses in the 1970s. Between those 3 players, there are 10 MVP awards, 21 scoring titles. That is the level of greatness Dončić has now statistically aligned himself with, and has done it before his 27th birthday. That's the part that should scare the rest of the league. Luka hasn't even reached what's considered a player's athletic prime. Luka's season, reinvigorated and ruthless. This milestone isn't happening by accident. Luka has started this NBA season looking stronger, sharper, and more focused than ever. He is averaging 34.4 points per game, 8.9 rebounds per game, 8.9 assists per game. Those are MVP caliber numbers. Those are this guy is controlling the entire offense numbers. And those are numbers that show he is becoming a more complete, more polished version of himself. You look at the paces on and suddenly 50 40-point games feels like just the beginning. The scoring title, the MVP, and the missing piece. Despite the historic numbers and the jaw-dropping highlights, Luka's resume still has 2 major gaps. No MVP award. No championship. He already has a scoring title, but for a player with this level of talent, this level of usage, and this level of production, it feels inevitable that more hardware is coming. That's what makes milestones like this so powerful. They're not just random statistical achievements, they're checkpoints. They're proof that Luka's career is ascending into greatness rather than plateauing. We've seen superstars dominate early and then fade. Luka is doing the opposite. Each season he's smarter. Each year he's more efficient. Each off-season he improves his conditioning, leadership, and shot-making. It's not a matter of if Luka will win an MVP. It's when. And with the Lakers continuing to evolve around him, the championship window feels more real than ever. Where does Luka rank historically right now? This is the question fans keep asking, How high is Luka climbing on the all-time scoring and offensive ladder? The 50-game milestone is one that immediately skyrockets his historical standing. It proves his scoring ability isn't just modern-era inflated stats or spacing-benefited numbers. He's doing something only 3 players in all of NBA history have ever done at his age. Narratives matter. Milestones matter. Records matter. And what Luka is doing is rewriting expectations for this generation of superstars. Many players put up big numbers. Very few put up numbers that touch the ghosts of Jordan and Wilt. Luka just did. A sign of what's coming. This season feels different. Luka's conditioning is improved. His body language is stronger. His leadership has matured. And his efficiency continues to rise. Games like this, 41 points against a contender like the Milwaukee Bucks, don't feel like explosions anymore. They feel routine. They feel expected. They feel like Luka simply doing Luka things. And when normal for a player becomes 40-plus point games, that's when you know you're dealing with an all-time great. Final thoughts. Luka's legacy is forming in real time. Luka Dončić is no longer an emerging superstar. He is a superstar. He's a top 5 player. He's a generational offensive engine. And he's building a legacy that is beginning to echo the legends of the past. This 50-game milestone is more than just a stat. It's a symbol. It represents consistency, dominance, longevity, and historical relevance. Wilt, Jordan, McAdoo, Luka. That's the entire club. And for a player still chasing his first MVP and first championship, the scary truth for the rest of the league is this. He's only getting better.